Good morning, children. Okay, back to your next session. So, in your last session, what did you all study about? You all studied about rural community as well as urban community. So, today we will move on to the tribal community. What is tribal community? Families living in dense forest or hilly areas are called tribal community. The living conditions, language, dress and marriage system of the tribals are distinct. Means they are totally different. They are not like the one which are practiced in rural and urban community. Okay. In Karnataka, Soligas of Mysore district, Koragas of Dakshina Kannada, Jainu Kurubas and Yeravas of Kodagu district are the tribal communities. Okay. So this was the third community and you have come to know where they are found. In your textbook, you have a few activities, the occupations of the tribal community. Identify the occupation of the tribals in the given picture and write them in the space given. Okay. So, once you get your textbook, you can identify the occupation and you can write it there. Since tribal communities live in forest and hilly areas, they are deprived of health, residence, education, transport, food and electricity facilities. The government is trying to provide education, food, house and health facilities to these people in these recent years. Okay. Now government also is trying to do something for the tribal community. They are also trying to give them good hygiene, good health and also education. Okay. You know that a group of people living together to fulfill their basic needs and to help each other is called a community. Now back to our community part now. Now as we have already come to know what is a community. It is all about a group of people and helping each other or dependent on each other. Different types of communities can be seen in rural, urban and tribal communities. As of now, we have witnessed all the three communities. Okay, the first two at least in detailed with all the pictures, you have enjoyed the community, right? Now, we will see what are the things, how the community is dependent on each other. Okay, community of like-minded people come together to exchange their ideas and opinions. For example, community of people interested in folklore and arts. So the people, those who are very much interested in drawing, they all belong to the community of artists. Those who are good in singing, they belong to the community of singers. And those who are good in acting, they belong to the community of acting. So all these things are taken likewise. Like this, people get together because of their interest, time, leisure, practice, occupation and hobby. How do they come close to each other? Because of their interest in some work and because of time. We have to match the time, right? And leisure means when you are free, you would like to do something. Now for example, I love reading. So what will I do? I will gather a set of books and I start reading. When I read, I wish that I should share it with someone. So that becomes my community of reading. In the same way, you people go there to a park to play. There you make a group and your interest and that other child's interest is same. So what will happen? You become a community there. Communities are not only formed among families but also between persons because of their individual relationships. Apart from these, caste, religion, aim, language, culture, age and sex, etc. are also are basis for formation of communities. So now this was all about the communities, why we want them, what is happening, everything. Now finally, let us move on to the dependency chart, which is the interesting part of today's lesson. Okay, so what is dependency chart? Let us see. You have already learnt about the jobs, occupations. Do you know how many people help to get the food you eat? Observe the chart here and write what you have learnt from this. So what is the dependency chart? Okay, now here is a beautiful dependency chart in your textbook also, and the same thing I have drawn it here also so that you can understand it more clearly and easily. So here for example, food. How do you get food? Food and its assistance. For food, what are the things? Required food items. Where do you get the required food items? You get it from the farmer. And farmer is in need of land, water, seed and fertilizers and transport. Okay. So again, for water, which are the different types? There again you need so many people to help them out. For water, it is wells, canals, borewell diggers, pipe, pump set, manufacturers, electric linemen. So these many people are involved for the farmer to get water. And now what else he will need? He will need seeds. For seeds, who are all responsible? Farmer, seed collectors, seed conservers, packing material manufacturers, vehicle drivers and merchants. So all of a sudden you don't get seeds there from the market. The person who is selling the seed is involved, and from there the transportation is involved, and so many other things. So all these are involved. And for a good growth or for the good crop or for the good yield, what are the things necessary? It is fertilizers. In fertilizers, who are involved there? The manufacturers, processors, bag makers, bag fillers, transports, merchants, weighers. Okay, so many people are involved in this occupations, each occupations. One more thing, what does a farmer need? He is connected with the merchant, with the transport, with the workers, and also he has to give the insecticides, that is good for a very good yield. Okay, now the last one, merchant. He can be a wholesale merchant, and from there it is given to the retailers, and from there you buy the food. So in your food, what you are getting, see the number of things involved here. For you to get a meal of yours, how many occupations are involved and how many people are involved for you to get that food. Wow! How many people have worked to get the food we eat? Then think of those people who toiled means who worked hard behind the manufacturing of clothes we wear, the wonderful beautiful clothes what you are wearing. In that also so many people are working behind that to get you beautiful clothes, pretty dresses for you to wear. Building houses we live in, etc. So the house which is built for you, there also so many people are involved in that. Got it? So what are the things there? Like the builders, right from that the person, the laborers also are involved, till the engineers and the contractors, plumber is involved, electrician is involved. So many occupations are involved. Got it? We should not think that we can buy anything easily by paying money. We should not forget that many people have worked hard for the production of goods and food items we use. So what you are learning through this lesson, that you should not be proud because of your money. Rather, you should see how many people have worked behind that particular thing so that it comes and reaches to you. Okay? We should respect each other and every job, occupations, and also respect each and every person in the community. Okay? So these are the things, how you get your bread, that is food, and how you wear the clothes, how you get a wonderful shelter to live in. So many people are involved in that community, so they are working for you, hence you are getting this, or else it wouldn't have been possible for you. You know that there should be different occupations for the development of a community. With the occupations which provide basic needs of the community, they are the people who follow other professions in a community. Some are involved, those who are involved in the basic professions, that is food, water and shelter. So some people are involved in getting you that particular things, and some other are involved in some other professions where you get extra things from that community. Look at the pictures. Who are they? How are they useful to us? Write in the space given below the pictures. So here are a beautiful pictures of there is a potter, there is a painter, there is a singer, and there are sportsmen, news readers, cultural activists. So many people are there. What they will do? They are also giving you some entertainment. They are helping the community in such a way that by singing, by dancing, by giving live performances, they are making you enjoy your life. In a community, along with people who manufacture and supply things, people who clean the environment, and people who provide the basic necessities of life. So along with this, we should not forget the people, those who are helping us in all times, the cleaners. Now due to this corona, you might have seen how many people are helping each other. They have to keep the environment clean so that disease should not be spread. And these health workers, all these people, they are taking so much care of each other. So this is what you have to remember in a community. Until and unless we help each other, it cannot be said as a beautiful community. Supply things who clean the environment and people who provide the basic necessities of life. We also need people who entertain, who give happiness, who give information. Okay, now information, where are you getting from? Obviously from media, either from TV or from radio or from through your mobiles. With so many things you are getting, and you are updated with all the news and happenings. That is also just because of the wonderful community we are having. The community, everybody in the community has to contribute for its development. Every occupation has its own value, and we should respect everyone. So you cannot say that my profession is bigger than yours. As likewise, every profession has its own importance. A teacher is necessary, a doctor is necessary, a police is necessary, and of course your entertainment part, food is necessary, shelter is necessary, everything is necessary. Every profession and every occupation has its own charm and it has its own value. So children, you have to respect each and every profession. Never underestimate any profession, nor any occupation, nor any people in the community. Got it? Now again, there are some more pictures in your text where it is of Lata Mangeshkar, Bhimsen Joshi and all. You have to write what they are popular for and how are they helping the community. Okay, now finally, here explain the situation in the picture. That picture also is there in your text. As you read it, you will come to know what are you to share. When somebody in the community is in trouble, others will help them. Where is this possible? Only in the community. When someone is there in the problem, usually you to rush or no? When your friend has fallen there or he has been injured, your team is the first team to rush there and help that person. Okay? So this is the way we build up the community with wonderful activities of us. When somebody in the community is in trouble, others will help them. Likewise, if there are natural calamities as floods, droughts, earthquakes, etc., other communities help the affected community. Okay, now this is very important thing for this period what we are there now, right now. So someone is affected. You cannot say that I am very happy, I need not help anyone. In this pandemic, each one of us, it is our duty that we help each other. So now when there are floods, when there is a natural calamity, who will come to help? You might have seen your mummy, papa giving the amount to some PM relief fund, CM relief fund. Why are they giving that money? Is it more for you? No, it is the matter of helping. So we donate a small amount, whichever is possible for us, and we put it in that fund, and that fund is used for the betterment of the affected community. Whenever natural calamities are there. Now this is one of the natural calamity what we are facing is of COVID-19. So each one is suffering on this background. So what can we do now? How much ever it is possible for us. Either by giving money or by good words or by helping each other and following the guidelines. What are the guidelines now? Finally, your guidelines for COVID-19 is stay home, stay safe and be fit and fine. Okay. So, these are some rules for a betterment of the community. Every person is a part of community. Community is formed by every member living in the community. It is not possible to live without the cooperation of the community. You cannot say, I have a very big house, I have lots of money, I can stay alone, I am very clever, I don't want to study, I don't want to go to school. No, you can't. You are dependent on each other. Everyone in some way or the other, they are dependent on each other. So, when situation demands, we should help others in the community. So, finally in this lesson, what did you study? That you have to help your community, make a better place to live in. Okay. Now, in all this, the wonderful thing what you have learnt is how to help each other, how to cooperate with the society. This is all about community. I have explained this in 3 different parts. Hope you have understood well. Okay. So, study it, and also once you get your textbook, you can read the lesson thoroughly and understand still more better. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.